Birthday Hawa, birthday Al-Shai, birthday Hawa, birthday Al-Shai, birthday Hawa, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bashem Kakudash. Call Allah and Wahwa, Allahayna, Yahweh Bashem, Yahshai, Bashem Kakudash. Giving all praises, honor, and glory to our power, Yahweh Bashem, Yahshai, Bashem Kakudash. Bless you, the Most High, Yahweh. Bless you in the name of the only God and Son, Yahweh Shai. In the name of the Holy Spirit, or Spirit Holy, which I utter in the Paleo Hebrew, the language has been returned to us Hebrew Israelites, that we can call upon our power with one consent. Hebrew Israelites are so-called Negroes, Latinos, and the Americans, and those Israelite foreigners likened unto the speckled bird that are variegated, coming in appearances because of our scattering the spirit the four winds. But our fathers, going back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, all right, those Israelite foreigners that may lack the appearance of an Israelite, but of course, as the scriptures say, I'm gonna say there's no, it's like a scripture, Jew and the Greek. I think it's like Romans 2:25. Both Israelites. You just have it that you have of our people, been scattered, and also because of their scattering, they took part of the different customs and took those customs to themselves. But now we're coming back to our knowledge that we are powers. We are gods. All right, us men. All right, Yasha Allah, He the Prince of Power. We are, of course, the Israelites. Jacob, which means supplanter. All right, this knowledge is setting us free for sure. Defo Drew, of course, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You have access to the seals of the understanding. They're unlocked due to the sacrifice, the Zabak of Yahweh Shai. So I'm the brother Mappa from the Great Millstone Plaintables Camp, located here in the city of Philadelphia. Just coming with a wee lesson. Of course, giving double honors to our apostles, elders of Great Millstone, who well. All right, shalom to the election, the first fruits, the choicest parts, starting with the Ra'ashim, the 144,000. The men. All right. And the rest of the great multitude of the election. So just going into a part 2 of my lesson on the testimony about the raven, because pretty much this week, yesterday and the day before, and actually because I had left my wallet at the Shaddai at the plantation. I had to go run up, to go into one of the trucks to get it. There was 2 ravens still outside caulking, constantly caulking, and it's an Edomite that's in the the Edomite supervisor. He's in the trailer. He didn't even know I came through, which I just wanted to subtly get my stuff and get out of there. But I didn't mean to do that. But the ravens, they still haven't left. Of course, I gave the spiritual understanding through the spirit of this Nas, the sign, the omen, all right, of the raven in the first lesson. And I'm going to give another sign, another powerful flip side, positive of the raven in the scriptures. All right, so first what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the book of Psalms 146, because I was reading in that chapter before I went to sleep. Psalms 146. Psalms 146. Praise ye Yahweh. Praise Yahweh, O my soul. Alright, halal Yah. Halal Yah. Alright, halal, I believe it's halal Yah. How you pronounce it? Halala wa. In Yahweh, it's Yah right here is the short name of Yahweh. Alright, so halal Yah is praise ye Yahweh. Okay, in the Hebrew. uh Hallelujah, which is praise again. And you had Napasha, my soul, definitely Yahweh, Ath Yahweh. Alright, which I just uttered in the Paleo Hebrew. Alright. While I live, I will praise Yahweh. I will sing praise unto Yahweh, my power, while I have any being. So this is the whole duty of man, to praise Yahweh Shem Al Shai, and keep his commandments. So, as long as we live, we're gonna praise Yahweh Shem Al Shai. Put not your trust in princes, nor in the Son of Man, in whom there is no help. Right? Most people, they seek to the Egyptians, these Edomites, the wicked. They're modern day Egyptians at this time, having us in captivity, which we're in Sodom in Egypt, the new. Alright, with our dead bodies, the Israelites that are woken up by the breath of the wisdom and knowledge and understanding, they're still in the congregation indeed. Well, this is Sodom in Egypt, and there's no help, in the Son of Man, man, alright, itself, alright. Of course, the saving salvation is coming through the Son being Yahweh Shai, which Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai, the deliverer, Yahweh Shai. Alright, so going down, it says, his breath goeth forth, he returned to his earth, and that very day his thoughts perish. Right, going to just show you how weak man is. Alright, happy is he that hath the power Yahweh for his help, whose help is Yahweh his power. Alright, which made heaven and earth and the sea and all therein, which keepeth truth forever. And so the Lord keepeth, he preserveth truth from moth, I will alright. You said you got actually Shamar. Yeah, keepeth, yeah, that's right. Shamar, Amath, La Iwalam, which is forever. La in this case means for, and Iwalam is ever. Now it says, which executeth judgment for the oppressed, which giveth food to the hungry, and it says the Lord Yahweh looseth the prisoners. Alright, so just going on to that, let me see, what's the word for hungry? Irab is hungry. Irab, or Ra'ib, Slakia. Irab is raven or evening, and Ra'ib is hungry, to meaning hunger bitten, you be famished. It's hungry, failing strength, figuratively. Now I saw the raven, and the flip side of seeing a raven is a sign also, of the Lord, what he's gonna do and what he has done for his prophets. All right, so I'm gonna go to another precept. See that Romans, I think in Romans 15:4, it reads, it says, for whatsoever things are written aforetime are written for our learning, that we through patient suffering and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. Now the power of patience, the consolation grant you to be like-minded, with the comfort. All right, consolation grant you to be like-minded one towards another, according to the grace, or according to Hamashiach Yahushua, that ye may be in one mind and one mouth glorify the power, even the Father, our Lord, our done Nawa, Yahushua Mashiach. All right, just very, very powerful. You know what I mean? Reading down, it even says, wherefore receive one It say, wherefore receive ye one another, as Hamashiach also received us to glory of power. Now I say, Yahweh Shai Mashiach was a minister, a servant of the circumcision, for the truth of the power, to confirm the promises made unto the fathers. All right, and that the Gentiles might glorify the power of his mercy, as is written, and we will be those Gentiles, right? And the circumcision, you had Israelites that practiced the law. They knew they were Israelites, all right? And you had, of course, Israelite foreigners that went astray, but they are still Israelites, all right? For this cause I will confess to thee among the Gentiles, and I will sing unto thy name, right? Now, even, just even making this point too, as I was reading, so I'm gonna go to 1 Kings, and we got all these various promises that the Lord made. He never forsake those, or Azab, those that call upon his name. What was this? 1 Kings 17, possibly. And Elijah the Tishbite. All right. So Elijah, or in the Hebrew, which is Aliyah, all right, power of the Most High, right? Aliyah, my power is Yahweh, right? Your power, Yahweh, all right? Or Yahweh is power, okay? Name of the Most High in the Hebrew, in the Paleo Hebrew, in the ancient Lashwan Kodash is Yahweh. That's his only name, by the way. So hey, look at his title. He said Elijah the Tishbite, right? Who was inhabitants of Gilead, said unto Ahab. So I might have to do a little bit of history, check into Gilead, or Gilead, which west of mountainous regions bounded on the west by Jordan, north by Bashan, on the east of the Arabian plateau, and on the south by Moab, sometimes but called Mount Gilead, or the land of Gilead, divided to the south and the north. So I'm just going to show you, you had it's east of Jordan. And, you had, of course, Israel that dwelt there, okay? Because Elijah himself, by this title, the Tishbite, was inhabited of Gilead, But does that mean that, hey, you're some heathen or something like that? Just because you're foreign in that land? No. Okay? You got to have the spiritual discernment. Just speaking a little bit about the Gentiles. But in Elijah the Tishbite, who was inhabitant of Gilead, also unto Ahab, as Yahweh power liveth, before whom I stand, there shall be no dew nor rain these years, but according to my word. All right, this is a prophecy. All right, Elijah predicts a drought. All right, and the prophets are visionaries. They receive of course, divine inspiration, the Nashama, by Yahweh Shem Shai, and they speak. All right, we speak by the Spirit. All right, it's not us that speak it, but the Spirit that's in us. All right, which is inspired by Yahweh Shem Shai. It's the oracles of Yahweh Shai. All right, so it says the word of Yahweh came unto him, saying, which is 1 Kings 17:2, get thee thence and turn eastward. The eastward, and hide thyself by the brook Cherith, that is before Yarden, or Jordan, and it shall be that thou shalt drink of the brook. So Yahweh, of course, gave the instruction to his servant, which is Aliyah. The Lord speaketh his secrets, revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. All right, in the times that we're coming in, and even right now, the Lord is guiding Nehaliah, or Nahal Nawa, are guiding us by the Raka in well, Barak wa in his way. All right. Barak is way, wa is his. All right. And it shall be that thou shalt drink of the brook, and I have commanded the ravens to feed thee there. So, of course, he spoke about a drought, and you see that the Lord even set up fed for him, which he set up actually these ravens, okay, which remember going into that word Hebrew, in the Hebrew, kaya, that the Barium word, Baha Baryath in the Hebrew is you got Ha Irabium, the ravens, all right, in the plural sense. Irab is the root, all right. You got Shatha or Tha, Shatha, which goes into I believe thou drink, if I'm not, yeah, that thou drink. But the Lord gave the Tazawah or Tazawayath, right? He commanded, yeah, all right. He commanded the ravens to feed them. Okay, so the Lord had ravens, which they're scavengers and such, and ravens, like I said, the animals, they can sense you know what I mean, where food is and such. You know, I was through the spirit because I seen that raven. I was just like, yo, the Lord fed the prophet, and I believe as myself being a prophet myself, or not kahan. I believe, or actually that's a priest, but prophet, Nabayah. Myself, we're both priests and prophets, but us that have that lot, but this is what the inspiration came to me. He fed prophets, so that's actually a good sign. On the flip side for me, bad on the sign of America going down, death is lurking. All right, and them, like I say, them ravens, they still there, man. It's 2-3 of them. Yesterday, like I said, or today when I went, I seen, I think 2. I said, they just there, man. So they right by right now, the one is over there by the actually by that trailer, where my supervisor's in the trailer and just keep gawking, and it's like it's really very, very, very loud. All right, squawk, squawk. It's crazy, but it says, so he went according to the word of Yahweh, or he went and dwelt by the brook Cherith, that is before Jordan. Okay, Jordan is Jordan in the Hebrew. All right, like Yardan. All right. That's like, I kind of sound my Scots. But I wanted to look into this Karayath in Hebrew, the particular brook, which means, like, go back to Karath, which is a cutting, right? So Karath or Karayath. All right, so that's good to know. Put that in my heat. Now, and he was instructed to do that. And like, I've even seen a brother, show me videos of ravens possibly being able to, and that's 144 right there at the timing. He showed me like a raven, I think, like actually speaking words or something like that. You can like maybe look on your own, like YouTube videos of that. But it's not far fetched, man. You know what I mean? I'm just speculating, but you know what I mean? I ain't adding to the scriptures, but speculating. Because ravens, like I said, spoke word that they could speak. But it says in I'll do another lesson on that, but and the ravens brought him bread and flesh in the morning, and bread and flesh in the evening, and he drank of the brook. So it was sustained, okay, by Yahweh Shem Yahshua through this ravens, actually, not raven, ravens. All right. Usually it's more than one raven, I believe. You got to see how they habit or how they travel. It's probably not just singular, not just by themselves. Let me see if I could look that up real quick, but I'm pretty sure like ravens are often seen alone or in pairs, while they often fly and feed in a group, referred to as a murder. Unlike crows with their distant cawing sound, the raven's call is deep croaking sound. Ravens' lifespan is 25 to 30 years, but they have been known to live up to 45 years. All right, and like I said, this raven is hanging about. Actually, and here's something too. It says they represent change in consciousness. Raven bird meaning is offering of knowledge of the world up to the people for safekeeping. That world will be of Israel, of the elect. The raven sign symbolizes wisdom. Yeah, I mentioned that in another lesson. Just of what this saying here. But yeah, man, just a great point, man. You know, he's able to get sustained. All right. And even beyond that, when that even the raven, that's just gonna read. It says, verse 7. And it came to pass after a while that the brook dried up, because there had been no rain in the land. The word of Yahweh came unto him, saying, Arise, get thee to Zarephath, which belongeth to Zidon, to dwell there. Behold, I commanded a widow woman there to sustain thee. You know, and there was a miracle, I believe, that happened with the multiplying of shaman oil, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I mean? But yeah, and then even the woman even said, from seeing this, and I believe even I think he even raised this kid up, if I'm not mistaken. You read into this, he actually raised this child up, you know, from the deed. And you know, as it says, our people shall be willing and they are power. She seen the power, and like I'm gonna read right here. You can read the whole story. Yeah, Elijah raises the son, widow's son. I'm sorry, 17. And it came to pass after these things that the son of the woman, the mistress of the house, fell sick, and the sickness was so sore that there was no breath left in him. All right, so the spirit, all right, passed, right? Okay. And she said unto Elijah, What have I to do with thee, O thou man of God? Art thou come unto me to call my sin to remembrance and to slay my son? Wow. You know what I mean? So, you know, we prophets, you know, that spirit on prophets, you know, people, they knew, you know what I mean? It could come with something that's also not only good, but also bad. All right. And there's other accounts that say that in the scriptures too. You know, when coming to city, you know, prophets came, and you know, people asked if y'all coming good or something like that. But you have to look on that on your own. I'm gonna keep going. And he said unto her, Give me thy son. And he took him out of her bosom, and carried him up unto a loft where he abode, and he laid him upon his own bed. And he cried unto Yahweh and said, Yahweh, my power. All right, which is Yahweh Aliyah, should be. All right, which you can see here. Yahweh Korah, and he called unto all Yahweh wa Yahmar, and he said, Yahweh Aliyah, my power, Ha Gum, which I think gum usually means also. right, yeah. And ill. Uh, it could be either two or a pond possibly. Ha Laman. Let me see. I gotta see if I know this one. Nah, it's a widow. That's a not a word. Witch, Ashar. Uh, Anya me. Matha Gawara. Or from. Let's see. With whom I sojourn. Yeah, because Gar would be the Hebrew. The Gar is going to like being a sojourner. All right, foreigner. Yeah, but yeah, we can look more into it. Uh, just was going to the spirit, but it says, and he stretched himself upon the child 3 times and cried unto Yahweh, and Yahweh power, I pray thee, let this child's soul come into him again. Powerful. Yahweh says I'll do this into a Hebrew lesson, possibly. You know what I mean? Miracles are gonna happen through the prophets. Greater works that the Yahweh Shah did, we're gonna do. So, I like to meditate on saying and doing these acts myself. I can always speak personally. I do believe through faith that I will be. I do believe I'm a healer, a rapayim, or rapah. A person that heals, and I believe I will be doing healing too. I already believe that through the spirit, concrete. That's just me. So it's just me preparing myself too. That's why I care to want to know these sayings. Let this child's soul come into him again. Which, let me just search Napash. I see Napash now. Nah, please, beg, I beg. Something like beg. Nah. Shab, which means probably return, come again. Nah. Napash, soul. Ha Yalad, which is child or boy. Hazah is this. Il Korabwa, into basically two, and I believe Korab goes into him being basically in the midst of them. Korab is going into middle and such, right? So midst or inward part, right? Just go under the spirit, just tapping in. That's the only. Brothers, another thing, tapping into the spirit power, Yahweh Shem Shah. You gotta be in the spirit. Put up spiritual sacrifices. The Lord, pray, have faith that the Lord will hasten you and the different mathathium or gifts that He gives. One of the gifts that I have is the Hebrew, and but that had to come through faith. For example, like you see me doing at this time, just going through Blue Letter and just saying I'm just gonna read some of the words you may not even know. It challenged me to get to know them, and also through the spirit, be able to discern it, just all through the spirit to know the words. You know what I mean? Just from just giving attendance to reading and this belief in Yahweh Shem Yashah to give me understanding and everything. So, just another testimony, brothers. The power is here. All right, He did return us to us a pure tongue that we can call upon Him in one consent. So it says, and Yahweh heard the voice of Elijah. Okay, the Lord, He's not at all gonna ignore our cries and such. There's different precepts on that as well. The righteous, He hears, man. Psalms 9 and 12. When He maketh inquisition for blood, He remembereth them. He forgetteth not the cry of the humble. We are the humble. All right. This is Psalms 145 and 18. I might have mentioned. Oh no, I didn't mention this. I probably was reading from 146. The Lord is nigh unto all of them that call upon Him, to all that call upon Him in truth. Right. The true worshiper is gonna worship Yahweh Hashem Yeshua in spirit of truth. He also gonna access that power in spirit and truth. All right. And Yahweh heard the voice. All right, which also they hear is also to answer. You look maybe if it's Ainah, same word for answer, but actually right here they got Shemai. It just means to hear, listen. Okay. Hear, perceive by ear, hear with attention and interest. Okay, diligence, and a constant effort. All right. But just continuing on, he heard the voice, the voice, right? Let me see if we can find voice. Wa Yashemai Yahweh Bakra Wall. Right, so you say, and also by the way, blue letter helps you as well with this with the Hebrew too. You know, to a degree. But it says, and he here or heard Yahweh, or hear Yahweh, like meaning the Most High heard, right? Ba Huwal, which is the voice, invoice, Allah Yahweh, which is going to Elijah, of Elijah. All right. And it says, and the soul of the child came unto him again, and he revived. He revived, which Chaya should be. To mil wa ya Chayaya, right? And he lived, right? Basically, all right. To revive, bring to life. And Elijah took the child, and he brought him down out of his chamber unto the house, and delivered him unto his mother. And Elijah said, see, thy son liveth. And the woman said unto Elijah, now by this I know that thou art a man of God. All right. It's a woman, a widow, who's seen this. All right. She witnessed this. You know what I mean? She actually witnessed this. And that the word of Yahweh in thy mouth is truth. Because, you know, the Lord, his words is faithful. And he heard him and brought this, like she literally seen her son dead. All right. And he got brought back to life. And that's power, man. That's power. So giving all praise to Yahweh Shem Yashai B'Shem Kakodash. Yeah, I see Kaya. Let me see. Yadai knoweth this, this. Yadai knoweth me, or I know. Kaya for Ayash, man. Alayim, or Alahayim, power of God. You are a or definitely it might be. Wa the bar word, that word. Yahweh the Most High, ba paya in mouth, thy mouth, ka, and the ka makes it your, and you have a moth, truth, and that's it. All right, just reading that, man. Now let me see if I can find it now. Like Aitha, maybe. If I can see Aitha. Yeah, that's it. Aitha. So it's like it. Aitha this. Or now this. I know me. Yeah, I know. For you are man. Yeah, a tha of God. Tha. Right? Yeah. You. And word. Most High. By mouth, your mouth, truth, right? So, yeah, and, you know, just going into also here, you know, the Spirit just speaking, so I'm not gonna quench the Spirit. It wanted to speak on the miracles. What's that? Psalms 110. Another spiritual upliftment, man. And it says here, the Lord shall send the rod of his strength out of Zion, rule thou in the midst of thine enemies. Thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power, and the beautiness of holiness from the womb of the morning thou hast the dew of thy youth. Alright, they're going to be willing, giving a voluntary sacrifice, you know what I mean? Willing. Going back to Nadaba. Alright. Voluntary free will offering. Alright. That's to themselves, man. In the day of thy power. And when the Lord lifts us up and raises up his humble, those that have been abased. Alright. So that's all I'm going to speak of on this side. You know what I mean? I'm really thankful for the Lord giving me that word. You know, actually, as the scriptures say. And if I can find it, Proverbs. Let me see if it's in 22nd Proverbs. See if it can find it. Word of himself. Proverbs 11 and 25. I was way off. And it reads, the liberal soul shall be made fat, and he that watereth shall be watered also himself. And we're watering by, of course, preaching this word. Alright? The waters, the living water out of our belly is flowing living waters. Our minds is flowing willing water. So, you know, I'm also getting watered myself, man. You know, hydrated, you know, refreshed. I mean, that's a blessing. Call out, you know, y'all, but Shema Shabbat, production, double honor to apostles of the great millstone. Peace and salutation to you, like, hopefully you're edified by it. Shalom.